Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I have my first update for the Graveyardprojectpan collab that I'm doing with a bunch of people here on YouTube, and I'm very excited to get into this. So if you didn't see my intro video, this is a project pan that was started by Emily. There's a bunch of people involved. There's a huge playlist, so if you want to go watch a bunch of people's intros, I'll have the playlist down below. Also, I'll try to link as many people as I possibly can, but like I said, there are a lot of us here on YouTube doing it. There's also a bunch of people doing it on Instagram as well. So if you like project panning, this is a good one. So this project pan started 2 months ago and it's gonna extend all the way until Halloween, thus the Graveyard Project Pan name. And we do updates every 2 months. So this is our first update for this project and I am super excited about it. So before I jump into my update, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload every single day, Monday through Friday. This video, of course, is going up on a Sunday because this is the day that we update for this project pan. So this one is gonna be an extra video. Why do I finger gun? It's really lame. I'm like someone's dad who is trying to still be cool. Put them back. And now that we have that out of the way, let's hop into the update. So as you guys know, I keep tallies for all of my project pan items. Honestly, this is like the only way I can keep up with everything at this point. It's also just a good way for me to show how many times I've used the product before I use it up, or to see how much progress has been made. So I just go in order of how these are on my sheet. There are currently 6 items in my project pan. We were allowed to bring in as many items as we wanted in the first round, and this is a rolling project, and so I'm gonna keep it at 6 items. Whenever I finish a product, I'll roll a new one in. So the first item on my list is from my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I definitely didn't want to try and pan a bunch of these shades. I was just focused on one shade in particular, which is this guy right here, Truffled, and I think you guys can see there's no new pan in this. This is why I only picked one shade. Eyeshadows and blushes are the 2 things I cannot pan. I get really discouraged. I get discouraged to the point where I don't even want to use them because it's discouraging and like, why do I want to put myself through that? I did, however, use this shade 16 times in the last 2 months. Again, like I said, not the best. If I had done that every month and I had doubled that amount, I probably would have hit pan on it. So, I mean, it's on me, but I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and my weakness is panning eyeshadows. I have such a hard time with it. This entire palette was in a project pan for an entire year, and this is all of the progress I have on it. So, I mean, not the greatest. Again, I still have until October to hopefully hit pan on this. If I end up hitting pan on that shadow, I'm just gonna move on to another shadow in this palette just to try and get more use out of it. But we'll see how it goes. This is the one that's gonna be an issue. I already know. This is a problem child, and the problem child is a problem because of me. Let's move on. Second item on my list is my itCosmetics Celebration Foundation Powder. I used this a lot. I pretty much would use this to touch up with and also just to set my makeup occasionally because I do have dry skin, so I don't use too much powder on my face, but I did get through a lot of this. This is where we are at right now. I'm not sure where it was before, but I'll be putting in close-up pictures for you guys so we can see. I know it's moved because I think before I was only slightly outside of the second ring, so I've definitely moved this pan a lot. In total, I've used this 44 times, so I used it a good bit in the last 2 months, and like I said, it has made some progress. It's basically just on this outer rim now. I may end up trying to repress this at some point before my next update, but if I do that, I'll take pictures because it is getting a little harder to pick it up since it is getting to this outer rim, but I'm gonna try and keep it going as long as I possibly can until then. So that is where we are at with this guy. I feel good about this. My goal is to finish this, obviously, and I think I should be able to do this by October. I don't really see why I wouldn't be able to. Third product is another powder, and this doesn't have any progress on it. It's my Maybelline Better Skin pressed powder. It already has pan on it, but I only ended up using this 3 times. The main reason is, again, because I don't use much powder on my face, and I have the itCosmetics powder, which I like better than this one, and so I reach for that one over this one a lot. I hopefully should still be able to reach my goal on this and finish it up by October, but we'll see. I definitely need to be more focused on this powder instead. Maybe I should just try and get as much progress on that itCosmetics powder and then repress them together and do it that way. Make a Franken powder. Ooh, a Franken powder would be really on brand with this project pan though. Ideas. Hopefully this doesn't seem like too downer of an update. I feel like I haven't made much progress yet, but I feel like I've done okay. So a little pick-me-up. The fourth item on my list is a lip gloss, and it was my Milani Plum Gloss, and he's empty! I mean, he has a little bit sticking to the sides of him, but I can't get those out, so he's empty. I ended up finishing this on the 4th of June, so this was finished up a few weeks ago. I only used it 20 more times until it was empty, and I'm so happy it's gone. And because this guy is out, I'm gonna be rolling in a new product to replace this. So the product that I'm rolling in to replace this guy is going to be my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. There's not much product left in this. I basically just want to make sure I'm using up the last remnants of the cushion. On the back, you can kind of see it's getting kind of spotty back here. So there's not much product in here, but I just need to move this out. I've had it for a while, and it's probably pretty close to being expired, but also it's getting warmer and I tend to lean more towards cushions and BB creams anyways. So I just figured this would be a good time to roll this in, get it used up, get it out of here. Wet n Wild still hurt my feelings, so you know, I'm gonna be bitter about it and move it out. Next item is one that I was really hoping I would have done by this update, and it's close, but it's not quite there. And it's my Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. The main reason I feel like I'm not able to finish this is I'm having a really hard time with the pump. Like when I go to pump it sometimes, you see that? Like it's really sputtery, and I have to like constantly keep spinning it in the bottom because it's right at the bottom. I also tried getting the lid off of this to try and get into the bottle, so I feel like if it won't pump anymore, I'm not going to be able to open this without probably hurting myself, because I just don't trust myself to try and pop this off. I'm sure I could get a tool underneath this plastic and get it off, but we'll see. I'm just having a little bit of issues with the packaging at this point, but it has moved down a little further. So I mean, we're really close to the bottom with this. I ended up using this 16 times since our intro, and I'm wearing it today. There's such a small amount left in here, so I'm sure another 16 uses and this will be gone. I'm just hoping I can get everything out. I'll see if I can figure out how to get this lid off, and that should be better, but I was really hoping I'd be done with this, so I'm a little disappointed in myself, but it is what it is. And then last item is a lipstick, and that's my Holika Holika Heartful Silky Lipstick. And it's this beautiful like hot pink heart-shaped lipstick. And my goal with this was to finish it. I don't think it's moved very much. It is moved a teeny tiny amount. I've used this 16 times as well. I am wearing it today on my cheeks. Typically when I use this, I use it as a blush, but clearly it still doesn't move that much. Honestly, I don't know how you guys get through lipstick bullets so quickly. Even when I use it as blush, I swear it still moves so slow. But I mean, it's still better than my progress on my eyeshadows, I guess. But I'm hoping I can get this done. This has been in my collection for a while, so I'm just wanting to get it done. It has survived one other project pan, and it's just time for it to go. We'll see what happens. And that, guys, is my entire update for the Graveyard Project Pan. I know it was I feel like it was a little anticlimactic, but I did get one product rolled out and a new one rolled in. So there is some progress, not as much as I was hoping for, but I think next update I should be a lot better. I have 2 other project pans ending this month in July, so that should free up a lot more of my time, so then I can focus on these a little bit better. So I'm hoping everything goes a little bit more smoothly by the next update. I'm hoping there's a lot going on in the next update. I feel hopeful about it. I think we'll be okay by the next one. Alright guys, so this is going to be the entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button before you head out. Also make sure to check out all of the other people involved in this project pan down in the description, and hopefully that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!